Hello and welcome to MindEase StudioLab. Does the thought of speaking in front of a crowd make your palms sweat and your heart race? You're definitely not alone. This fear, known as glossophobia, is one of the most common phobias people experience. But why does it happen? And more importantly, what can we do about it? Today, we're diving deep into the roots of public speaking anxiety and exploring practical ways to calm your nerves and speak with confidence. Let's start by understanding the why. Why is standing up and talking so terrifying for so many of us? A huge part of it is the fear of negative evaluation. We're social creatures, hardwired to care about what others think of us. When we're on a stage, all eyes are on us, and our brain perceives this as a high-stakes social situation. We worry about being judged, ridiculed, or seen as incompetent. Will I forget my words? Will people think my ideas are stupid? What if I stumble or blush? These thoughts can spiral, creating a powerful sense of dread. This fear isn't just in our heads. It triggers a very real physical response. Your brain's amygdala, the part that handles fear, can't tell the difference between a hungry tiger and a silent audience. It perceives a threat and hits the panic button, flooding your body with stress hormones like adrenaline and cortisol. This is your classic fight or flight response. Your heart pounds to pump more blood to your muscles, your breathing becomes shallow and quick to take in more oxygen, and you might start to sweat to cool down. You might feel dizzy, get a dry mouth, or feel your stomach doing flips. These physical symptoms are your body's way of preparing for danger, but when the danger is just a presentation, they feel overwhelming and only increase your anxiety. It becomes a vicious cycle. You feel anxious, your body reacts, the physical symptoms make you more anxious, and so on. For some, this fear is more than just pre-speech jitters. It can be a symptom of a broader condition called social anxiety disorder. People with social anxiety have an intense, persistent fear of being watched and judged by others. Everyday situations like meeting new people or speaking in a meeting can feel unbearable. Public speaking, in this context, becomes the ultimate nightmare. The fear isn't just about a single performance. It's a deep-seated dread of social scrutiny that can significantly impact a person's life and career. If this sounds like you, know that help is available, and speaking with a mental health professional can make a world of difference. So we understand the fear. It's a combination of psychological pressure and a very real physiological reaction. The good news is that you are not powerless against it. There are concrete, effective strategies you can use to manage this anxiety and reclaim your voice. One of the most powerful tools is preparation. Anxiety loves uncertainty. The less prepared you are, the more room there is for what-ifs to creep in. The solution: get organized. Know your material inside and out. This doesn't mean memorizing a script word for word, which can actually make you sound robotic and increase the pressure to be perfect. Instead, focus on knowing your key points. Structure your talk logically with a clear beginning, middle, and end. Create an outline or use note cards with brief prompts. When you truly understand your topic and have a clear roadmap, you build a foundation of confidence that is much harder for anxiety to shake. Once you're prepared, the next step is practice. And I don't just mean running through your slides once or twice. Practice out loud. Practice in front of a mirror to observe your body language. Record yourself on your phone to hear how you sound. Even better, practice in front of a trusted friend or family member. This simulates the experience of having an audience in a safe, low-stakes environment. The more you practice, the more familiar the material becomes, moving it from your conscious, high-effort brain to a more automatic, comfortable space. Each repetition reduces the cognitive load during the actual speech, freeing up mental energy to focus on connecting with your audience instead of just trying to remember what to say next. This familiarity is a powerful antidote to anxiety. Now, let's talk about the moments right before you speak. This is often when anxiety peaks. Your mind is racing, and your body is in full fight or flight mode. This is the perfect time to use your breath as an anchor. deep breathing techniques are incredibly effective at calming the nervous system. Instead of the short, shallow breaths that come with anxiety, you want to focus on slow, deep, diaphragmatic breathing. Find a quiet space, close your eyes if you can, and place a hand on your belly. Inhale slowly through your nose for a count of 4, feeling your belly expand. Hold your breath for a moment. Then, exhale slowly through your mouth for a count of 6. The longer exhale helps to activate your parasympathetic nervous system, which is your body's rest and digest mode. It sends a signal to your brain that the threat has passed and is safe to relax. Repeating this just 5 or 10 times can significantly lower your heart rate and quiet your mind. Here's a strategy that might seem counterintuitive. Acknowledge your nerves. Trying to pretend you're not nervous can create even more tension. It's like trying to hold a beach ball underwater. It takes a lot of energy and it's bound to pop up eventually. Instead, accept the feeling. Tell yourself, it's okay that I'm nervous. It just means I care about doing a good job. You can even share a little of this with your audience. A simple, wow, it's a big crowd. I'm a little nervous, but I'm so excited to share this with you all today, can be incredibly disarming. It makes you relatable and human. The audience will likely respond with empathy, not judgment. Admitting your anxiety removes the pressure to appear perfectly calm and allows you to just be yourself. Once you begin speaking, shift your focus from your internal state to your external connection. Stop thinking about your own anxiety and start thinking about your audience. What do you want them to feel? What do you want them to learn? Your goal is not to perform perfectly. It's to communicate and connect. One of the best ways to do this is through eye contact. Don't just stare at the back wall or over people's heads. Find a few friendly faces in different parts of the room and speak to them directly for a few seconds at a time. This creates a series of one-on-one conversations rather than a scary monologue to a faceless crowd. It helps you feel more grounded and reminds you that you're just talking to other people. Ask questions, even rhetorical ones, to engage their minds. When you focus on giving value to your audience, you have less mental space to worry about your own performance. Another powerful mental technique is visualization. Our brains have a hard time distinguishing between a vividly imagined experience and a real one. You can use this to your advantage. In the days leading up to your speech, take a few minutes each day to close your eyes and visualize yourself succeeding. Imagine the entire event from start to finish. Picture yourself walking confidently to the stage, smiling at the audience. See yourself delivering your opening line clearly and calmly. Imagine the audience nodding and engaging with your message. Feel the sense of accomplishment and relief as you deliver your final words to a round of applause. By repeatedly creating this positive mental movie, you're essentially programming your brain for success. You're building a new neural pathway associated with public speaking, one that's linked to confidence and calm instead of fear and panic. Don't underestimate the power of physical activity. Exercise is one of the most effective natural anxiety reducers available. When you're feeling jittery and full of nervous energy, your body is primed for action. Channel that energy constructively. Going for a brisk walk, a light jog, or even just doing some jumping jacks or stretching before your speech can help burn off excess adrenaline and cortisol. Physical activity releases endorphins, which are your body's natural mood elevators and pain relievers. This can leave you feeling calmer, more focused, and more positive. It helps to regulate your breathing and lower your overall physical tension, so you step onto the stage with a calmer body and a clearer mind. Finally, consider joining a supportive group. Overcoming a deep-seated fear is often easier when you're not doing it alone. Organizations like Toastmasters International provide a safe, structured, and supportive environment specifically designed to help people become more confident speakers and leaders. You get to practice in front of a group of people who are all working on the same skills. You receive constructive feedback in a way that builds you up, rather than tearing you down. The regular practice and gradual exposure to speaking in front of a group can dramatically reduce your fear over time. It's a form of desensitization, where you slowly get used to the situation until it no longer triggers an intense fear response. The community and shared experience can be incredibly empowering. Overcoming the fear of public speaking is a journey, not an overnight fix. It's about understanding the roots of your anxiety and consistently applying these strategies. It starts with thorough preparation, builds with dedicated practice, and is managed in the moment with techniques like deep breathing and connecting with your audience. Remember to be kind to yourself. Each time you speak, whether it's for 2 minutes or 20, you are taking a brave step forward. Thank you for joining us at MindEase StudioLab. We hope these insights help you on your path to becoming a more confident speaker. If you found this helpful, please like, share, and subscribe for more content on mastering your mind. See you next time.